Hello everybody, this is Prime, and today I'm going to be showing you the best and fastest way to level your dragons and gain XP. So, the number one thing is when you get times 5, times 4, and times 3 for each dragon the beginning of each day, that is when you want to make sure you plan your attacks out to maximize your experience points, because that's when you're going to get the majority of your experience points for that dragon. So it's extremely important. I highly recommend coordinating with fellow guild members to make sure that you're able to take the base out with one dragon, because once you use 2 dragons of your own, you get significantly less experience points. So this time I'm teaming up with Hydrofang. I know that I can take the majority of this base with Habrock, but I can't get the whole thing usually. So it's good to have help come along. I can just, if I do this myself as well, because you can quit at anything over 70%. It uses a sliding scale now, so at 70% you will get significantly less experience points than you would if you get 100%. And so I believe that's a newer addition to the game. From the last update. I believe you used to get full experience points, or at least I never noticed until recently. But it still makes a lot more sense to stop at 70% and take the victory than it does to use a second dragon. You'll get significantly more experience points than you would if you use a second dragon. So I highly recommend not doing that. These training bases are pretty easy because they have no mage towers, and there's really only 1 or 2 strong defenses per island, and the rest are very low level. So that's how these work. These people have created these bases to help other people level up their dragons. So you never have to worry about defenders or anything. It's going to use Bolt, another Deathgaze dragon, and just finish that base off for me, so I can get full experience points. And so that's 100%. Luminarch gets 3,120 experience points, plus the elite account, which I highly recommend. It's really pretty cheap for a game. Just had an event, so I have some rubies at the moment, because that last event, I found it particularly easy to get a lot of them. This is how I find these training bases. Herald of Truth is extremely common, level 52. It's a pretty easy one. You can beat it with lower level dragons for the most part. And I hadn't seen this one before, so I just went in and checked it out. It doesn't seem like the easiest level 61 training base, but I added it anyways to look at it later. Otherwise, you can also just get training bases from your guild members. A lot of people will share them. They'll ask you to join them on an attack, and then once you join them, you just bookmark it, and it's pretty easy. You'll see that bottom left-hand corner there was a ribbon. That's how you get to that screen to view the top players all time, and that's usually how I find the training bases. Although really I mostly just get them when other guild members share them with me. Alright, so I'm going to use Luminarch here. Very good dragon. Luminarch is, I believe, an epic orange dragon. I don't have a legendary orange dragon yet. That's what I'm working on right now. So I only have 2 dragons to level up at the moment because I spent all of my eggs on a legendary, which takes a lot of eggs. I believe without having any green dragons it takes like 60,000 eggs. I believe I'm at 48 out of 60 fragments right now. So soon enough, This one I decided to go by myself. Obviously, I wasn't able to get those storm towers, so I won't be getting 100%, so if you don't know how to quit the battle early, I can show you. And I can also show you that you will get less experience points for less than 100%. However, it is a sliding scale, so as long as I'm able to get a high percentage, it won't add up to very much of a difference. Also to note, I wouldn't really worry about getting them, taking the monuments down. I generally well, I don't avoid them, but I generally try not to pay too much attention to the monuments while I'm trying to level up dragons, because it can be a little distracting and slow you down a little bit. So unless you know your dragon can take the base down really easily, then I would recommend not paying too much attention to them. Right now I can because I had invincibility on, so I didn't really have to worry about anything. It's looking pretty good so far. It looks like I'll be able to use 2 invincibility shields this final stretch. Sometimes I can get 100% with Luminarch, sometimes I can't on this base. If I used the 30% or plus 30% attack boost, that would have put me over the edge to 100%, but I just used the lightning resist because the lightning towers on this base can be pretty difficult. So the upper right hand corner, there's an X there. You click that. Are you sure you want to cancel this attack? Yes. And you'll see fireworks. You get the win. And instead of 3.12 experience points, I will get 3.06 for 98%. So it's not significantly reduced. It's still pretty good. Another thing to note, in regular attacks, if you're over 70%, you can quit and you will get full loot. So you'll get all of their lumber and meat. So that's another interesting thing there. But I think I've touched on everything I wanted to. I hope you learned something and enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more War Dragons attacks, and have a great day.